All right. Welcome to the podcast.
Yes, this podcast.
Very good, very good.
Okay, first thing we're going to talk about weird fucking news stories.
And these stories are?
Well, the first one I sent you is about a woman kicking a man out cold because the man pinched her buttocks. Actually, they refer to it as the bum.
The boom.
That's how everybody refers to that part of the body, right? The bum.
I wouldn't know. I don't really spend much time researching what to call someone's rear.
It's just kind of a weird word, I think. Bum.
Bum
Anyways,
buttocks.
anyways, look at it. It's pretty funny.
All right, I'm loading it up. Whoa.
So you can...
Actually, I think I loaded up the wrong one.
What?
I loaded up the other one with the alien.
Oh, the photobomb. No, we're talking about that next.
I saw a woman in both of them, so I didn't know which one to choose. All right, I'm
Nope.
watching now. The
It
link
does.
to this video will be in the description.
Yes. The first clip it shows, you can't really see it clearly, but they slow it down and they do like a replay in slow motion
Hmm.
later on. So make sure if you're watching that to just keep watching. And it's
Damn.
pretty great. She just knocks him right out. And she's like I mean, I don't want to be mean, but she's very large.
She looks like
She's
an elderly too.
she's very old, very elderly, very large, and this just random creepy dude walks up and just gets a little grab on there, and she don't, and she must been through some shit because she's not taking that, and she like swings around her right arm and just knocks him into like I don't even know what would you call that, a clothing store? It's in a different
it
country. It
looks
has to
like
be.
some sort of open market.
Yeah, I think it's in like maybe India or something. I can't really tell, but I don't know if it says on here. Oh, it says Moscow.
Moscow.
So
Okay.
yep, so it is in or no. And no, it's not Moscow. I don't know where this is. Let me check where this
Outside
is.
food store in. Oh wow, I cannot pronounce that word.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Inezjane.
In Morocco? Here, I'm gonna Google it real quick. Where is this place? In the city in Morocco. Where's Morocco? Oh my gosh, we learned something new today.
Hmm.
It's like this new place I've never heard of. Wait, images.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's in Africa. It's
Oh,
the
it's in
top
Africa.
left-hand corner. It's right next to Algeria and Western Sahara,
What do you think that
south
stack?
of Spain.
What do you think that stack of items he fell on? Do you think that's like shirts and plastic wrap or something?
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like a bunch of it almost looks like I would describe it as, you know, those I forget what they're called, but you like buy shirts and then you put them in this plastic bag and then you uh like you hook a vacuum up to it and suck all the air out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what it looks like. I it's probably not that, but that's what it looks like to me. It looks like that same material, that kind of like plastic,
Hmm.
and it just looks like a bunch of clothes in it. I think kind of
Well,
looks like a dump,
at least he had something soft to land on at first before he fell down
right?
over. And the place looks really clean and colorful. I like that.
Yeah, I mean the outside of the shop looks like a dump, but
Oh, it does.
the shop itself looks good, I think.
I don't see the outside. How do you get to that?
Now you
Uh,
can just see right there, like where they're
Oh,
walking. Look at all the trash.
oh, I guess I couldn't really see that. Oh,
If you scroll
okay.
down, you can see it a little better.
Yeah, rewinding a
There's a
little bit where
still.
it's more open, I can see a bunch of paper and stuff thrown about.
Yeah.
Well, He got what he deserved for all that.
It's pretty great. It's a great punch, and he just gets knocked right out. I mean, I don't think he was like really conscious after that.
He looked like he was struggling a lot.
It was pretty great.
I can just imagine someone making a vine out of this and some like lip syncing to make it sound like they're screaming some nonsense.
Mm. The one of the comments is Jesus. I expected it to be some college student. He did it to not. He did it to not a fat old lady. Oh, that sums up the whole video, I think. All right, let's move on to the next little story we got here. The one that
Woman
you opened up first.
photobombed by alien during selfie on passenger jet on business trip. Now,
Oh, it's bad enough that she is claiming to be photoshopped by an alien, but it's also on a passenger jet. Okay, so how does an alien get on a passenger jet with nobody noticing?
I'm
How does
not
that
sure.
happen?
It looks just like a reflection to me. I mean, am I looking at the right thing? It kind of looks like a
The
silhouette.
upper right hand corner,
Yeah, it
kinda.
just looks like a reflection of some sort. Like, it looks like as if someone's, like, in that seat, and then light shining on them to where you can't really visibly see the person, but
Right,
you
it
can kind of
looks
see a
like that.
silhouette.
It looks like I mean, obviously it's not an alien. There's no way.
No.
But uh it does. I mean, if you looked at it at first glance, you might say, "Oh my God, is that an alien in the back end corner?" But then once you look at it closely, then you're like, "Okay, that's it. Just kind of looks like somebody in a hood or something, maybe." Or
Yeah. Really round head, though.
yeah, it is interesting, but there's no way it's an alien.
No, there would have been a lot more people noticing this than that one girl with a selfie.
Also, when you scroll down and you look at the picture of the alien that they provide,
Oh,
um,
heck no.
it doesn't look anything like that at all.
No, like, just by looking at the neck doesn't look that skinny or anything. Well, I mean, this is just... Wait, ray of lights can be... I don't know, are they trying to make it look like this exact alien was the one?
I don't know. I think
Or
they
was it just like a guess, or just showing a picture of an alien?
I think they're just I think they're just kind of showing you what she thinks it looks like. She
She...
said the figure was humanoid and looked like a large alien similar to those shown in Hollywood films.
Oh, but it's just a picture of someone's back head and reflection and whatnot. How the heck can she give a
Yeah, did she wait,
description like that?
she didn't even notice it until later though.
It's not like she turns around and looks at it, talks to it or whatever, getting a good idea of what this person looks like. No, she's looking at a damn selfie.
Yeah, cuz look, she said she shared the snap online and was flooded with comments alerting her to the alien. She said, I uploaded the picture on my social media page and then all the questions and comments hit me. Only after I realized there was a bizarre looking image of a creature behind me. So she has seen the exact same amount of information as us, and she's all like, well, it's a humanoid. Oh, you can't say that. It's not like she turned around and saw it. And then
No,
she
she's just
uploaded it and
looking
said,
at
look
a
at this alien.
she's just looking at a crappy photo.
Yeah.
I don't understand how she can give any description at all. It looks like a Hollywood whatever. No, it looks like someone's back head in
Yeah.
sunlight. I like how they put a picture of a flying saucer too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they were to put any alien picture, I would put the classic one that I think everybody would imagine when they think of an alien, and that would be the one that has like the egg-shaped eyes.
Oh yeah, like the
That's
dark egg-shaped eyes, like
yeah.
with the green
That
skin or gray.
probably the gray. They're called the gray. If you look up the gray um on YouTube or not YouTube, Google Images. Oh, here's the movie. Oh, you have to
Yeah,
put the gray aliens.
the gray
Look at
movie though, that's
those.
a good movie. I don't know
That's
if
what it
you've ever
looks
seen it.
like. Yeah, I have. That is an amazing movie with Liam Neeson, yeah. But if you look up the gray aliens, that's exactly
Oh yeah.
what it kind of does look like them. If you take like a picture of one of those and then like have it side by side, it does kind of look like that.
Yeah, the head looks more round, kind of like the
Not,
picture, but still, I mean, beyond all this alien talk, I still don't think that's an alien there.
well, no, no.
The gray aliens though reminds me of that old PlayStation 2 game, Destroy All Humans. I don't know if you ever played that.
Oh, yep, yep. I've played that.
It was like my favorite game.
Hey, couldn't you like levitate people and stuff?
You could have all sorts of powers and weapons and like unlockables on your UFO. It was really cool. Like in the second game, you had this weapon that shoots a disc that just flings people around. Like it stabs into them and they just fly around bouncing off objects. It was
Mm.
awesome. My favorite weapon.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that was a good game.
There's
I
a
played that.
lot of photos and stuff about these aliens, though. Bet
People
you a
are
lot of them are
crazy about them.
Photoshop, though.
Yeah. There was an interesting UFO sighting like a few weeks ago that I watched. I don't know if I can find it now. UFO sighting 2015 news. It was on a highway. Um, and it looked pretty sketchy, but I'll link it in the description. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here, I'll link you it. I think I found it. And then I will link this in the description so you guys know what we're watching. There's that for you.
Yeah, if you could also, oh wait, never mind. You just did it.
Honestly,
I would just skip to like. There's a bunch of different shots of it. It's like a compilation video.
that's so scary. Or am I the only one tripping out?
It's really weird though. It almost looks like a meteor,
Came
but
out of nowhere and just blew up and got bigger.
I don't know.
Looks like a searchlight coming off of some airborne vehicle.
No, I mean in
it's
some of them it
coming
does,
back.
but if you keep going into the video, it like grows in size and then it dissipates.
Now what the?
It's really
That's some shit
weird.
right there. Hey, what if that's poison gas?
What if that's poison gas, someone says?
Shooting
People are
star.
crazy, dude.
It is big.
Like go to
Roach is coming off
45 seconds and then watch and it grows.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a story similar to this that I've seen myself, like right outside my house looking up. But I'll show this after the video. That is really cool though.
Yeah, whatever it is cool.
Do you think maybe it's just some,
I'm gonna guess a missile.
I wouldn't think a missile, but maybe, I can't think of the word,
Shooting star.
comet or
yeah,
something like
comet,
entering the
yeah.
atmosphere, lighting up, and then, I guess, like you said, dissipate.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, the thing is when people see stuff like this, there's so many easier explanations than aliens, but for some reason people just like to think crazy things, so they immediately jump to aliens.
Yeah, it's the
Kind
most
of,
common.
it's kind of the same thing when like a door shuts in your house and you're like, ghosts. It's like, really? I mean, maybe that door swung shut by the wind because you got that window open right next to it, you know? So yeah, I mean, I don't think this is aliens either, but whether or not it is it is interesting,
What in the hell is that?
and it's kind of cool how they put all these videos together in a compilation video
Yeah.
from all different people.
Now I'm gonna share my story. There was no light coming off of this, but it looked like a star, like one of the other guys saw before it started glowing. I was outside taking out the trash, and I looked up because ever since I had a class of astronomy, I loved like just looking and seeing shooting stars here and there. Anyway, I saw this one star just moving. At least I think it was a star. It was a light, but it had no flashing like a plane. Like it was just sitting there. It was white, and it just started moving around slowly and in circles. And then a few minutes later, this one plane starts coming towards it, and then it just disappears. And then I looked over to my left, and two more planes started coming over. So I immediately thought alien, and then military moving in or something like that. I don't know.
Hmm.
I know I'm probably stupid for saying all that, but it's just what I thought at the time
Right. Yeah, I
because
just
it,
think
it just looked, yeah.
that's just kind of everybody's reaction when they see something like that, though, that they can't explain, is they want to explain it, and what's the easiest way to explain it? A UFO.
I think what really people want is to actually see a person or a living thing that isn't from our Earth.
Yeah, and they want to
Like,
be part of that.
yeah. I mean, I would love to be part of that. I'd like to see something crash on my lawn and then some person emerge from it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I would like to see on the news that they discovered some life on like Mars or something. And there's been a lot of talk of that over the years, and they have definitely discovered water now. I mean, that's come out.
I
But I mean,
know,
I think it would be awesome if it were to go one step further and say like we discovered like a skeleton of this humanoid creature that looks absolutely crazy, like more different than anything that we'd ever imagined in any Hollywood film. And maybe it's not even humanoid. It probably wouldn't even be humanoid. It'd probably be some weird shape that nobody in the right mind could come up with because it is so alien to us.
hmm
That'd be awesome. If I saw that in the news, that'd be great.
there was news. I think it was on the news. I saw some. It was on the internet. It was about the space program finding two small planets, actually bigger than our Earth a little bit. But one's a little humid, the other one's a little colder. Like one's a little hotter, one's a little colder. But they had water and plants and everything on them, and they said that like living things could actually live on her. Like it was habitable. Like we could
Mm.
have flown over there, landed, and actually be able to live on those planets. But it's really far away. I can't remember where exactly. But like it's really cool that we found some other planets that we could actually live on.
I'm pretty sure like the nearest other planet that's not in our solar system is in another galaxy right next to ours, or not. I don't think you call it galaxy. What do you call it? Solar system. Another solar system right next to ours, and right next to ours is like I think about 80 light years away or something like that. Um, and we cannot even travel close to the speed of light at this point. So just think about that distance. You know, it's the universe is so vast that the human brain cannot comprehend its size, which is really fun to think about, actually.
hmm
Yeah.
I like how we look at two videos, one of a man getting knocked out and one of an alien, and we just start talking a lot about these planets and aliens.
You just kind of jump onto different topics, don't you?
Yeah. I
Yeah, the
mean,
alien one. The alien one is so big in our culture, though. You know,
hmm
that's such
everyone
a
talks about it.
big thing. Yeah, I mean, there's movies made about it all the time. There's people that dedicate their jobs to it, just trying to find extra. I can't even talk. Extraterrestrial life. Oh, I'm struggling here. Or aliens is what people call them. But yeah, there's people that just dedicate their movie careers to making alien movies, you know?
hmm
Like the Alien versus Predator movies. Those are so popular, and they just keep making more of them.
Now I know that we know some about Mars, like how it's uninhabitable. Am I even saying that right? I feel like I'm kind of jumping into it. Or anyway,
Mars currently is, well, it's inhabitable. I can't even. We can't say these words. We're too stupid. We're struggling. You can't go on it right now. It's not livable. Uh, because it's just physically you would need to spend so much money. You'd have to like send everything over because there's nothing useful on it,
you'd have to
and
terraform it.
yeah, you'd have to terraform it, and you would have to send food and water constantly before you terraform it. Yeah, it's not livable at this point. No.
But even though we know about that, or we know about that on Mars, but the other two planets I was talking about, like how it is, like how it can sustain life, like since there's already water and there's like some plant life on it, I can only imagine what if there are
Is
other
there plant
animals
life
on
though?
there. It did show green, so I'm assuming plant life.
Huh.
And knowing
Well, would
that,
a
can you
plant be
imagine?
considered an alien though?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious because a plant is a form of life.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm going though. Like, can you imagine all the different species out there that we could learn about? All these new plants or even fish in the water if there are any? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
just
so
thinking
if
about that's amazing.
I don't think that they've discovered plants though, because if they've discovered plants, wouldn't that be alien proof of aliens already?
I think people look at alien as a free will thinking person like ourselves, like intelligent, not a plant.
Oh, that's not how I think about aliens though. When I imagine an alien, I think of a little like um I don't know, something from Star Wars, just like a little creepy creature like walking around, not really like thinking, but I don't know.
hmm I'm actually re-looking up what we're talking about right now, the two planets, and I'll send you the link.
All right. Yeah, I don't
Earth
know.
is
That's
the
it.
lone
Well, I mean,
oceanic
if
planet
they've
in the
already
family of the
discovered
sun.
plants, I would say that alien life already
Now,
exists then.
imagine a planetary
But I don't
system
think they
with
have. I didn't think they had, at least.
It's
I
actually
thought
a
they only
video.
found like water and stuff. Because bacteria is considered life, and they haven't found any of
Earth
that
is
yet.
the lone oceanic
They
planet
found
in the
evidence
family of
of
the sun.
bacteria, but not actual
Now,
living
imagine a
bacteria
planetary
on other
system
planets.
with two of them. Astronomers
Yeah, it's a little video that you
Alright.
can watch right now.
Two alien oceanic Earth-like planets found? Question mark. 1,200 light years away from Earth may contain two worlds essentially covered by global oceans. This is so loud. Let me turn this down. Couple habitable of a roughly sun-like star. Each planet is slightly larger than Earth. Okay. We will put this in the description, by the way.
Yep, all of these.
Alright, I'm watching it a second. It's talking about the habitable zone, which is the area that is just sweet for life. It's just close enough to the sun and not too far away, so it's the perfect
Earth
temperature.
is the lone oceanic planet in the family of the sun. Now, imagine a planetary system with two of them. Astronomers may
On
have
the other
found just
planet.
such a system. And the two water worlds orbiting there are among the closest analogs of Earth yet found.
62F and 62E.
Yeah.
The star, Kepler-62, about 1,200 light-years away in the constellation Lyra, is like our sun, but smaller
There's
and
three other
cooler.
planets.
So the habitable orbits, where water can be liquid, are closer in. Each of the two candidate water worlds could be entirely covered by a global ocean, according to astronomers' computer models.
So one looks
With
like it's
no
gonna be
land
Once every
mass. It doesn't.
122 Earth
It says there's no land mass.
Kepler-62e could
Well, I
be
think one has like not really any land mass, but the other one I believe does.
tropical, humid and hot, with a very cloudy atmosphere.
Humid and hot.
It's
okay.
perhaps
Well,
60%
either
bigger
way,
than
it's
Earth.
very interesting. And
Further
there's a
out,
lot more
In a
cases than just that, too.
267-day
so.
orbit, Kepler-62f
Oh.
is about
Kepler
40% larger than
62F.
Earth.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
it's
hear
almost
about
surely cool.
Did you hear about the one where they thought they had discovered an alien actual like structure?
I have not.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that. Alien structure around. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alien structure around star.
You're kidding, right? Like when I hear that, I think of like a space station.
I don't know if it's still like a mystery. It says mystery may soon be solved. Slightly dim star could be. So maybe now it's not a thing, but they were talking about before. You know how they discover? I just linked it to you. Do you know how they discover planets around stars? Do you know how
Mhm.
what that process is?
I don't know the name of the process, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, what they do though is the actual process itself is they look at stars and they look for dimming of the star and then they measure the amount that it dims and the time that it dims. And based on that calculation and when it dims that same amount again and for that same time again, they can figure out how big the planet is and what is the rotation cycle of it. And that's how they can discover how many planets are around whatever star. So if it dims 11 times a year for this amount of time and this size of a dim, then they can figure out, well, those planets are this big. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so basically, they discovered one that was dimming really, really weird. And it was like dimming a very, very long amount of time in a very odd shape. And they've never seen one like that before. And so people, at least when I looked it up, they were very confused about this. And they had no explanation other than some sort of made structure, not made by the universe, but
Do they
made by
have
some
any
sort of.
pictures?
No, I mean, they can't have any pictures because it's so far away. It's like
Oh.
thousands and thousands or hundreds of thousands of light years away or whatever it is.
Well, I was thinking they'd probably have like a video showing like how it dims and everything, like each and every, like compared to another one.
No,
Like I
no,
thought they would give
sadly,
us some sort of picture.
no, sadly they don't have that. I have not read this article though, so they might have changed it and they might have figured this out. But we will link this in the description. You guys can check it out. I mean, it could totally be fixed now. It says, started dimming dramatically numerous times between 2009 and 2013. So this was a 4-year process that this happened, and it was dimming dramatic numerous times.
Wow.
So a very odd shape. And like I said, they've never experienced anything like this before. So it was interesting. Just thought I'd bring that up. So. But anyways, do we want to touch on anything else? Because we're probably going over on time.
Yeah, like maybe 30 minutes over.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can talk about some other stuff in the next podcast. Maybe we'll touch on maybe some new stuff, politics, maybe something like that.
Oh, who wants to hear about politics? I'm messing. But yeah.
That's very true. Maybe we shouldn't talk about politics, but maybe we'll talk about some different topics. Maybe we won't bring up aliens again, and we won't bring up a guy or a girl knocking out a guy. It'll be something different.
Even though those two are very interesting
Very,
topics.
very interesting. They're probably
Well-
going to be requested again.
You got any more of that guy pinching another girl's butt?
No, bum.
Bum. That's it.
Uh,
Oh, man.
all right. Well, if anybody has watched this video, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want, really. Do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you happy. That's what I say.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Alright. Yep, see ya.